Good evening. I am Sanaya Lewis, and welcome to our commencement exercises under the dynamic leadership of our principal, Dr. Dante E. Edwards. Please be reminded that this is a formal occasion. Therefore, we ask you give the respect that it deserves. We know that you are excited just as we are, but we have worked very hard to make our commencement special. Catcalls, yelling obscene gestures, or displaying utter inappropriate conduct distracts from the sentiment of our ceremony. Please allow everyone in the audience to enjoy this long-awaited experience. Thank you both, family and friends, for honoring our request.
At this time, please stand for the presentation of colors, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem with the right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. At this time, please welcome our school board representative who will bring a special address on behalf of the Atlanta Board of Education, followed by the introduction to our superintendent by Tyler Superville.
Good evening. I'm Jessica Johnson, proud member of the Atlanta Board of Education representing at-large Seat 9, and it is truly an honor to stand before you this evening. I want to take an opportunity to recognize our superintendent, Dr. Brian Johnson, and my board colleagues, Board Chair Erica Mitchell, District 5, at-large Seat 8, Cynthia Biscoe-Brown, and District 1 Representative Katie Howard. Tonight, we celebrate more than just a milestone. We celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and growth. As Panthers, you spent the last 4 years living your school's powerful motto, striving for excellence today, preparing for tomorrow. And today, you are ready. Ready to lead, ready to inspire, ready to shape what comes next. Throughout your journey at Therrell, you've built more than just academic knowledge. You've developed leadership, resilience, teamwork, and the ability to adapt in a world that is constantly changing. You've mastered collaboration, you've stepped up in your communities, and you've learned how to use your voice to stand for what matters. As you head to college campuses, training programs, the military, and new opportunities, know that you are not arriving as freshmen in any of those spaces. You are arriving as leaders. You are the ones who will lead the group projects, organize campus events, speak truth to power, and light the way for others. You walk onto those campuses not just with potential, but with purpose. And you do so as part of a legacy that is uniquely powerful. Atlanta Public Schools has always been the birthplace of brilliance. From civil rights icons to scientific pioneers, global artists to community advocates, APS has produced world changers. And now, class of 2025, you join that legacy. What starts here today doesn't end with a diploma. It begins a journey that carries the spirit of Therrell High, the heart of a Panther, and the rich history of a city that has always dared to dream bigger. So I ask you, what will we be celebrating 10 years from now? The company you launch, the community you rebuild, the law you write, the lives you save? Whatever it is, I have no doubt that the future will be brighter because of each and every one of you. Congratulations, Panthers. The world is ready, and so are you.
Good evening. My name is Tyler Superville, and I will be attending Louisiana State University in the fall of 2025 to major in graphic design. It is my honor to introduce our superintendent of Atlanta Public Schools, Dr. Brian Johnson. Dr. Brian Johnson, an accomplished K-12 leader, serves as superintendent for Atlanta Public Schools. For nearly 2 decades, Dr. Johnson has dedicated much of his career to public education, serving as a teacher, school administrator, and district administrator. He brings extensive experience in educational leadership, workforce development, business strategy, change management, and collaborative leadership. We are excited about the experience that Dr. Johnson brings to Atlanta Public Schools. He will undoubtedly continue a legacy of excellence everywhere. Please help me welcome our very own APS Superintendent, Dr. Brian Johnson.
Thank you, Tyler. Congratulations. Let's continue that celebration. Can you give the class of 2025 at Therrell High School a large, loud round of applause? And students, graduates like your other cohorts from Atlanta Public Schools that have graduated over the last few days, I've asked you to do something, or I'm going to ask you to do something. Around you, surrounded in this arena, are people that have been a part of your village, that have been a part of the reason that you sit where you sit. So if you could take a moment, you can stand to your feet, if it's okay, Principal Edwards. Stand to your feet and give your parents, your family members, a round of applause for their support. Thank you. So my comments will be very, very brief because I'm excited to hear your valedictorian, salutatorian, star students speak. I want to thank Dr. Edwards and his leadership team and faculty and staff for their great work and their support of you on your journey as you sit here in this moment. You are a part of history. As Board Member Johnson said, Atlanta Public Schools graduates undoubtedly the most significant world changers anywhere. And you are now part of that legacy. You're now part of that trajectory, that fabric. We are excited. As your superintendent, I'm excited to see all that you will accomplish in the days that lie ahead. I want to congratulate you on this tremendous accomplishment. And again, we look forward to all that you will do. Congratulations.
We are truly honored to have Superintendent Brian Johnson, members of the Atlanta Board of Education, and senior leadership team here with us this evening. I would also like to take a moment to recognize my dedicated cluster superintendent, Mrs. Lisa Hill Williams, at this time. Also, I invite all district leaders and school board members to stand and be acknowledged for their commitment and service. Thank you. The early development and foundational education provided at the elementary and middle school levels play a vital role in shaping the path of high school success. At this time, I invite our feeder school principals to stand and be recognized. Thank you to my principal colleagues for joining us this evening. Tonight, I'd like to begin by telling a brief but familiar story. I want to tell you the story of a man in search of gold. This man had plenty of money and used it to purchase the land and machinery. Afterwards, he started digging in search of said gold. However, after months had passed, he did not find any gold. As a result, he had to sell both the land and the machinery, and he sold this to a young man for little to nothing. But that man took the land and machinery and soon began to survey the land. In contrast to the first gentleman, this man planned, persevered, and was purposeful about deciding where to dig on that land. And once he found that spot, it only took him to dig 3 feet before he found that gold. Tonight, my message to the class of 2025 is centered around the 3 Ps. You must plan, persevere, and have purpose. For planning, a wise man once told me a failure to plan is a plan to fail. Class of 2025, to find planners, you only need to look as far as your peers, such as Trenaya Wilson, who is one of our highest scholarship earners, earning over $639,992, and will enroll in Kennesaw University in the fall. You might also look to Kalani Davis, who plans to continue her entrepreneurial endeavors after graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, it would be nice if I could say that once you cross this stage, everything will be all good. However, I was told that adulthood is the worst hood you could ever move to. And when we think about the second P of perseverance, we need to look no further than Antonio Hunt, who persevered and will enlist in the armed forces this fall, as well as Laquavius Barneswell and Jacayla Cunningham, who both persevered through significant challenges and will walk across the stage with several employment options. Lastly, you must have purpose. Why do you do what you do? The answer can be found in a quote from the former President John F. Kennedy, who once said, efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. For purpose, we can look at Karma Osunaglu, who focused intently in her studies this year and plans to enlist in the Marines in the fall, as well as Jaden Black, who was purposeful all 4 years and is now in the top 10% of his class and will attend Oglethorpe University in the fall with over $75,000 in scholarships, which brings the total for this class to $18,190,580, which sets a new school record. Class of 2025, it has been my absolute pleasure to serve you as your principal. And as I look forward to continue to watch you plan, and persevere toward a purpose-driven life. Now, our salutatorian, Adupeju Orogundade, will come forward, followed by our valedictorian, Madison Harrington.
I used to know a girl in my secondary school in Nigeria. This girl wasn't as smart or as groundbreaking or even particularly popular. This girl was a regular kid with stigmas and stereotypes placed upon her. This girl struggled in class to understand basic concepts. This girl failed classes. This girl was ranked last in her cohort. This girl was often ridiculed by her teachers and classmates for not being academically inclined. If you haven't figured out yet, that girl was me. That girl is Adekweju Omarogundade, the one who stands before you today as your class of 2025 salutatorian. And as I stand here today, I'm a living testament of what God cannot do does not exist. A testament of what happened when you refuse to give up on yourself. I share the story not for pity or for self-loathing. I share the story to remind you that the path of success is rarely straight or easy. It is full of doubt, twist, voices, internally and externally, that tells you you don't belong. But you do. You all belong. To the class of 2025, congratulations. This moment took courage, sacrifice, and determination. I also want to give thanks to the DM Therrell faculty and staff, especially my teachers, Madam Gouda, Ms. Oporende, Dr. Jackson, Coach Kilpatrick, my mock trial coaches, and shout out to my elder sister. Thank you for believing in me. For a while, I pondered on what to tell this beautiful class of 2025. At first, I was going to tell this class to keep believing in themselves. Then I realized you already do. Your belief expressed in your art, your words, your actions. And then I thought, I should tell the class of 2025 to keep pushing forward and to face every challenge with resilience and passion. But as I look at all of you here in your graduation gowns and your awesome smile, I realize you already face challenges with perseverance and determination. So when I couldn't come up with anything to say, I prayed. I prayed to God to tell me what to say. And after praying, God reminded me of something simple yet powerful. He reminded me that you will fail. Yes, you heard me right. You will fail. Not because you're weak or because you're not good enough. It's but because failure is part of growth. It's not the opposite of success, it's the foundation of success. As Dr. Martin Luther King once said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But please, by all means, keep moving forward. Class of 2025, failure will come. And when it does, don't stop. Failure doesn't define you, it refines you. It shapes you into someone stronger, wiser, and more aware of the grace that carries you when your strength runs out. So, don't fear failure or rejection or even starting over. I want you all to embrace them. So when the door doesn't open, I want y'all to knock louder. When the path get hard, I want y'all to dig deeper. And when you fail, which you will fail, I want you to get back up and remind the world of who you are. God did not bring you this far to leave you. So trust in him, even in failure. Because if you keep showing up, keep trusting the process, you won't just succeed, you will soar. So congratulations, class of 2025, and thank you, and may God bless you all.
Greetings, Therrell parents, family, alumni, staff, Atlanta Public Schools representatives, and the guest of honor. The amazing D.M. Therrell High School class of 2025. I am Madison Harrington, the valedictorian. Let me begin by saying thank you. Thank you to God for always hearing my prayers, protecting me, and guiding me in all that I do. Thank you to my parents and family for being my village and always supporting me in all my endeavors. Thank you to my friends for always keeping a smile on my face. And thank you to my teachers and school staff, not only teaching me academically, but also teaching me skills that go beyond school, like time management, being okay with being different, and speaking up for myself. 7 years ago, after my elementary school graduation, I made a bet. My dad bet me that if I became the valedictorian, he would buy me my dream car at the time, a white convertible Camaro. I didn't expect to actually earn this honor. However, I love to learn, and my parents raised me to give my best in whatever I do. I carry this mentality with me every day, but to achieve the honor of being valedictorian, I had to do 3 things which I hope will resonate with you today. Say yes, make sacrifices, and give your best. The power of saying yes is something that can change your life. Saying yes will give you opportunities and open doors to places you never thought you would go. I understand that saying yes might be challenging and stressful. It might push you beyond your comfort zone. When I started my 9th grade year at Therrell High School, I was nervous and shy. But despite this, I knew I couldn't let my anxiety talk me out of taking chances. So I said yes to any opportunity that I was given. Making sacrifices is a necessity. Sometimes you have to give up something to gain something better. There were some who missed out on fun because they had to pick up a sibling or babysit. There were times when work schedules interfered with plans. There were times when we had to choose between practice and tutorial. There were times I'm sure some of us felt like what we did went unnoticed. And I want you to know that I'm proud of you, that through it all, we made it here. Fun is temporary, and you have to understand that the sacrifices you made and will make can put you in positions that will impact your life forever. Last but not least, always put your best foot forward. People recognize when a person is trying, and often that shows your work ethic. When it comes down to a person who has more experience but doesn't try, and a person who is hardworking and willing to learn, the person who is hardworking may not always get picked, but somebody is always watching. They see how hard you work, and you never know who that person watching is. They might just be the person that gives you the opportunity that changes your life. So be sure to shine and show your light wherever you go. As I close, because I know you all are ready to graduate, just remember that this is not the end but the beginning. A lot of things are going to change. No one is going to say, I'll wait, and wait for you to stop talking. No one is going to sing, good morning, go faster, to motivate you to get to advisory on time. No one will wake you up when you fall asleep and make you do your work. There will be no more, Therrell, let's go to work. At this moment, we are becoming adults, but we still have a lot of growing up to do. The high school chapters in our books are closed, but we're starting a new one. As we leave and go down different paths, some to college, some to the military, and some to the workforce, just remember to say yes, make sacrifices, and give your best. It might not get you a car like I hope it does for me, but it will keep your life moving forward in a positive direction. So to my peers of the graduating class of 2025, always keep in mind that the price of success is hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. Thank you.
I see everybody over here hanging junk like we not like that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody around me, baby goats, you know what I'm saying? Ha, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, come out like the NFL, I never forget my loyalty. They see 1-5 come through the field, he SOB can't leave his cleats. And they been saying that I'm tripping cause I'm sliding on these beats. Heard he been saying he off Zans, boy you tripping, we drug free. No, I'm committed to the team, no, I'm committed to athletics and academics, that's all me. And I'm gon' stack up OD cheese. Gotta graduate from my dudes, everybody know I gotta get my degree. I gotta get my degree, tryna make my dude proud, you know that she countin' on me. She saying, baby boy, you know you the one, you gotta graduate for the whole team. And this life gotta be strong, and in this life gotta be peace. And I've been trippin' with the bros, cause all we wanna do is eat. No, I'm committed to the team. We on the field, we making plays, no, we can't go out like the Heat. And shout out Coach BJ, know he keep me up on my feet. And shout out Mr. Jeff, you know he keep me going, my OG.
Yeah, cause we committed to the team. You wanna be a boss, then you gotta pay that fee. It get real down past the trail, if you ain't know that's where I be. We cooking up in culinary, everything we do I be. Yeah, and just remember stay true to yourself. Get some credentials up under your belt. Knowledge and power won't care about nothing else. And I was on a bitch all by myself, but now I'm a fish just like on the rail. Shout out to the whole Panther Trail.
Chase and pay, you better know that it's for real. Me and the bros, we posted up. Every day we act that chill. We ain't got no time to chill. Up in class before the bill. Gotta focus on my grades, cause I ain't trying to make no F. Right now I'm locked in. 5 years from now, I swear to God, I'ma be top 10, steady dropping. Committed to TV, turned up, know how we rockin'.
They both, committed to T, know how I'm coming. I'm getting A's and B's right up in school, determine how we coming. We get money, we be stunning. Man, class, I know my formula. In the hallway, go to class, just do the work, go and be shown. 3:30, we get out, go home, it's time to study. A's and B's on my report card, CLF, it's gon' get ugly.
Can I close our, yeah, we're the product of the trail, yeah. We're the product of the trail. I stack it up so I can feel. Put my mama in Chanel. Every problem I prevail. Tell my partner we can't fail. We gotta stack them grades as well. I know Mondu proud of me. I can't even wait till I touch her meal. I'ma pay off for her bills. Having an F, you don't know how to feel. I had to make out a struggle for real. 3.6, you know that's the deal. 2025, I'm sure to chill. They help me through my problems for real. 39, you know that's the trill.
30, 99 minutes, that trip. Gotta get my racks up, gotta go ball out, yeah, for real. Feeling like I'm AE, like I play for the Grizzlies. Feel like I'm tripping out, but I'm still at the same team. Gotta get my work done, and gotta get straight A's like I'm worth some. Know that I'm wrong in my head, but I gotta get it done. Know that I'm getting straight A's like I'm worth some. Know that I'm wrong in my head, but I gotta get it done. Know that I'm reppin' Panther Trail, yeah, we 1-1. And if it's done, it's done, They say I'm trippin' cause I be just flowing on beats, you know that I'm trippin', I'm knowing. I be on front line every day trying to get it back in, and you know that I'm going. Trying to go to the top, trying to go D1, you know that I'm doing. And you know I'm committed to the T, Panther Records, yeah, you know that we blowing.
Good evening. We are honored to acknowledge special program awards presented in the following categories. Seniors, please stand as your category is called. International Baccalaureate Pathway Completers. Thank you. Career Technology Pathway Completers. Thank you. Fine Arts Pathway Completers. Thank you. Students who rank in the top 10% of your class. Thank you. Student government officers and senior class officers. Thank you. Dual enrollment students. Thank you. Students attending a post-secondary school in the fall of 2025. Thank you. Students who have taken advanced placement courses. Thank you. Students entering the workforce, including our corporate sponsor, UPS. Thank you. Members of the National Honor Society. Thank you. Members of the National Beta Club. Thank you. Students who will join the armed forces. Thank you. Audience, please join me in saluting the scholastic achievement of these students by extending a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we are glad that we were able to recognize our scholars' specific academic excellence at our annual Seniors Award Day ceremony. All of the accomplishments are listed in the graduation program that our scholars will receive today. We are incredibly proud of everything that they have accomplished. Will Superintendent Johnson, Board Chair, and our school board representative please join Principal Edwards in distributing awards. Students, please come forward when your name is called. The Principal's Leadership Award is given to a pair of deserving seniors who display strong leadership qualities to their peers in their community as well as in the classroom. The Principal's Leadership Award recipients for D.M. Therrell High School are Talia Brannick and Tyler Superville. The Best Attendance Award is given to a student that has maintained outstanding attendance over 4 academic years. The recipient for the Best Attendance for D.M. Therrell High School is David Williams. The Atlanta Journal Cup is an award given by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution to the best all-around student and is voted on by the faculty and staff. The Atlanta Journal Cup recipient for D.M. Therrell High School is Tyler Superville. The Faculty's Cup represents the most outstanding senior voted on by the faculty and is the runner-up to the Atlanta Journal Cup. The Faculty Cup recipient for D.M. Therrell High School is Carrington Pope. Each year, the Atlanta Board of Education permits each traditional high school to designate a valedictorian and salutatorian for each graduating class. They are chosen at the end of the first semester of the senior year based on the numerical grading system used by the Atlanta Public Schools as required by the State Board of Education. The STAR program is designed to recognize high school seniors who have the highest SAT score in their graduating class and meet all other program requirements. The STAR student for D.M. Therrell High School is Emily Mitchell. The salutatorian for D.M. Therrell High School is Adepeju Arogundade. The valedictorian for D.M. Therrell High School is Madison Harrington. Let's give a round of applause to all of these outstanding seniors for a job well done. Thank you.
Superintendent Johnson and members of the Atlanta Board of Education, it is my honor to present to you the class of 2025. I hereby certify that these candidates for graduation have successfully completed the requirements set forth by the state of Georgia and Atlanta Board of Education and are now eligible to receive their diplomas. Families, friends, and loved ones, we know that you have been anticipating this moment and are eager to celebrate your graduate. We kindly ask that you do so in a respectful manner, ensuring every family can hear their graduate's name being called. Thank you for your cooperation. At this time, I invite Superintendent Johnson, Board Chair, and School Board members to join me in the center of the stage for the presentation of diplomas. Our school counselors will announce the names of the candidates for diploma for D.M. Therrell High School. Class of 2025, there's really only one thing left for me to say to you. Therrell, it's time to go to work.
Madison Harrington. Adepeju Arogundade. Emily Mitchell. Tyler Superville. Carrington Pope. Tori Bazin. Jewel Solomon. Alexis Heath. Amadou Balday. Jarrell Fudge. Delano Wiggin. Kirsten Lovejoy. Kieron Ferdinand. Ariel Jones. Bo Morning. Aubrey Strozier. Jasmine Scott. Brianna Stark. Mecca Finney. Talia Atkins. David Williams. Love Chavez. Sanaya Lewis. Kristen Nelson. Markesia Morgan. Anara Hassan. Desiree Williams. Kirsten Woods. Dania Smallwood. Kamaya Brown. Kentavious Witt. Kel Trevon Arnold. Andrew Mason Jr. Corday Bailey. Zamir Avery. Zion Holmes. Kiera Gray. Kaylin Parliament. Michaela Woods. Zynice Gordon. Anaya Patrick. Kristen King. Jalen Black. Dejae Williams. Jalen Harris. Zanaya Howard. Ayana Denard. Reason Lee. Keandria Favors. Quavis Carr Jr. Malachi Lamar. Taquarion Williams. Joe Boyd. Jason Pitts. Myrissa Bynum. Erica Page. Nakai Simmons. Talia Brannick. Nyla Burns. Octavia Gilliam. Mariah Jones. Robin Furby Williams. Sharice Goss. Ayana Leonard. Serenity Harper. Nyla Smith. Ariana Young. Jayla Ortiz. Kamani James. Jaquez White. Derry Favors Jr. Demetrius Wilkes. Darion Bird. Jamario Bush. Khadijah Baugh. Orlandolee Calcano. Haja Jalo. Kaylin Fox. Zaya Thompson. Leah Gabacho. Kalani Davis. Xavier Freshley. Janiyah Ponder. Niana Jones. Simone Whitfield. Shakiria Dupree. Eternity Brown. Aaliyah Pitts. Batana Dale. Jesse McGee. Jermichael Sumlin. Zaven James. Antonio Hunt Jr. Jerlicia Jackson. Kamari Gamble. Nevaeh Hines. Paris Williams. Alyssa McLean. Chase Lovett. Inicia Johnson. Beautiful Diamond Sinkfield. Kaylin Shelley. Autumn McClendon. Deja Duncan. Karma Anusalogu. Kenvia Reddish. Kamaya Jones. Drake Boyd. Jonathan Williams. William Solomon. Baron Dale. Sanaya Harris. Elizabeth Bryant. Jakayla Cunningham. Christina Render. Kanaya Daniel. Ariana Trueblood. Tranaya Wilson. Naquavius Barneswell. Aaron Presley. Cynthia McGill. Zoe Rogers. Jemiah Moore. Akaya Clark. Kalani Walker. Micaiah Fallon. Shamaya Lattimore. Adrian Burden. Diego Bronner. David Jackson. Mwenemekole Bobo Ibanga. Talia Kearney. Sienna Baker. Laquita Mack. Anaya Higgins. Armani Sanford. Jada Monica Hill. Kamaya Mosley. Deontay Harper. Amos Coney. Moses Weaver. Christian Goza. Jamal Henderson. Jaden Bikes. Davion Mahomes. Devontae Jenkins. Aljalon Walker. Jordan Harris. Cedric Jordan. Cameron Chambliss. Carlos Nunez. David Lega. Jamari Mathis. Jamarcus Worthen. Quintorion McClendon. Josiah Peoples. Darius Winters. Ahmad Bridges. Daniel Dukes. Javon Sebe. Javon Salif Yebe. Jordan Duran. Jobo Sancano. Chase Clayton. Falu Mbao. Andy Franco Sanchez. Lawrence Hall Wilcox. Desmond Durden. Quashawn Lewis. Elijah Beasley. Tonio Austin. Zamarion Williams. Christian Godby. Tyler Primrose. Isaiah Clark. Brandon Woodward. Landon Ward. Dadrian Sullivan. Keith Henderson. Xavier Heinzman. Anthony Wilkins Jr. Mahari Scott. Deontay Barlow. Trayvon Johns. David Bodie. Dijon Jackson. Taylor Jones. Sidney Thomas III. Latrell Way. Andrew Shotwell. Jonte Penson. Alon Gildersleeve Jr. Brandon Thorpe. Isaiah Risby. Jaden Hale. Che Davis. Marquez Porter. Kevin Bonds. Tyree King. Trayvon Fams. Angelina Taylor. Eldrick Johnson. Gabriel Andrews. Eric Jordan II. Zachary Brown. Josiah Simmons. Nakai Lawley. Axel Vasquez Rodriguez. Malik McKee. Good evening, everyone. Today, as we celebrate the class of 2025 and all of their accomplishments, we take a moment to honor someone whose light continues to shine in our hearts, Jakari Andrews. Jakari Andrews was more than a student. He was a friend, a source of joy and energy in the halls of Therrell High School. His presence left an impact on everyone who had the privilege of knowing him. Though his journey was cut short, a piece of him remains with us. He is part of our graduating class, not just in memory, but in legacy. Today, we present this plaque to his family as a symbol of our love, respect, and remembrance. It represents not only the life he lived, but the many lives he touched. To the Andrews family, thank you for sharing Jakari with us. He will always be a part of Therrell High School family. And to the class of 2025, carry his light with you as you step into the future. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's make it official here. Class of 2025, your principal has certified that you have completed all the requirements set forth for graduation by the state of Georgia and the Atlanta Board of Education. By the power vested in me and the Atlanta Board of Education, I hereby certify you as graduates of the class of 2025.
Thank you. Now, the senior class president, Carrington Pope, will come for the turning of the tassel. Not too much. All right, graduates. All right, graduates. All right, graduates. Cameraman. Thank you, cameraman. As the kids would say, not too much. Please stand and join us for the singing of our alma mater.